in the studio with Asaf Fulks, Chris Rosas here at OC Recording. What it do, y'all? Hey, we got a new track here that Chris has been working on. We want to kind of take it to the next level. It's a dope song. Chris is playing all the guitar and vocals, songwriting, everything, so it's got a good feel to it. I know you already know it's a dope song, but in the verse it doesn't really change. Let's try to get creative sampling in Pro Tools. One thing that I really like in Pro Tools is the grabber tool, but when you have the separation mode on. So you have the grabber tool, but then you can go to separation here, and then we can drag it out, and it separates it for us. That's a pretty cool loop. What I want to do is make this loop twice as fast as it is. That's pretty sick. So we got a pretty cool loop going here. Check out our chops. Alright, we're gonna continue to build on that. You know, once the kick and the bass hit, it's like 1000% better. But it's feeling like that right now. We're gonna continue building on this loop. Hey, we just brought this lead guitar in here. Try to put a reverse on it and it just started sounding pretty sick. So what I'm doing is I found one little chop I like, and I'm kind of putting it on the rhythm and then just changing the note. It's a good start. I like the triplets. Set the grid way up high here, like 64th notes, and just kind of start chopping them. Now check out this little bongo we added in here. To get this cool little roll at the end, a 64th note triplet. And before I loop it, I just want to make sure that I have all my fades in place. Just check it out, when audio just cuts out like this, it can make like a pop. You hear when it kind of goes past, it doesn't chop nicely. And you just drag it out, boom. If you hold control when you're on grid mode, then you can actually slip and then move anywhere. And Chris had this really sick little guitar loop. Give it a rhythm, you know what I'm saying? It's sick, but it sounds like just a little off time, so what I want to do is use Beat Detective. First step in Beat Detective, you want to capture a selection, but make sure you're selecting an even bar number. For instance, here I'm exactly from bar 1 to bar 9. You know, otherwise Beat Detective kind of tends to trip out a little bit. Then we're going to analyze it. In this case, I think 16th notes would be the way to go. You see that until we get the lines kind of exactly where we want them. Like this looks a little bit better. Then we're going to click Separate on the Beat Detective. Boom, bam. And conform, something like that. Let's try to smooth it, and let's hear what it sounds like now. Hey, well done, Chris. Basically, we want to find a nice way to end the song, so I kind of like this verse part where it's a little slower and everything to end it, and I found this little thing. That was cool. Chris had a nice little ending piece, but I'm having a hard time finding a bass ending piece. I would have liked that note to just be held out, but it goes into something else. So I enabled the elastic audio, and I put our trimmer tool on time compression expansion. Now I can stretch out this piece, get the note longer how we like. And I think it might sound cool if it slid down like vari-fi. Boom, bam. Finale. So let's see how we have the song sequenced right now. We have our intro, and then we go right into the hook from the intro. We have a post-chorus, which gets even bigger, and then we go to a verse, and then it goes back to the hook, post-chorus, and then we're going to actually end on another verse. In the bounce to disc process, this is how you export, a mix. So first of all, I'm just gonna highlight our entire section here from Control-Alt-B or file bounce to disk. We're gonna do 1644.1 for CD. Offline if we want to do it quicker, but in this case we just want to hear it all back. So just hit bounce to disk. This is our MP3 settings, and let's just do it in real time. Turn it up.
You walk with mine to lose. You wanna see me through. Staring at my shoes, straight feeling the blues. This feeling's kinda new, and all I wanna do is fall in love with you. No puedo más, si ya no estás.
Just put your cell phones up right here. Give me the wave. Give me the wave. Cell phone wave.
Hey.
Oh, encore is a hit.
That was sick.
Still got a lot more work to do to this track, but today we came up like a lot of percentage points, so real happy. Shout out to Chris, OC Recording, in the studio, Asaf Fulks here in Orange County, California. Much love to all of y'all. Let's get it.
So we do.
Mm.